Aloha everyone, what's up Pōmaikaʻi? I'm so excited. Thank you so much to all of you for supporting Mele Aʻe Season 2. You know, Season 1 was such a success because of your support. You know, thank you to all of you and to all the artists who took that step and, you know, performed on the show. It's just so incredible. Unfortunately, you know, I'm involved in some projects right now that are kind of taking me away from being in person over there at Studio 1122. But I'm so thrilled that Pōmaikaʻi Lyman is there. She's such an inspiration to me, and I know that she will inspire our youth and all of the upcoming performers. You know, so thank you so much for your support. Thank you for tuning in, and Pōmaikaʻi, I hope to jam with you in person, maybe for one of the episodes. So hope we can do that together someday. But pancakes on me next time I see you. So mahalo everyone for tuning in, and hope to see you next time. Have fun. And once again, big shout out to the whole Mele Aʻe crew and all the sponsors for making this happen. All right, we'll see you soon. Aloha.
Mahalo, Jake, and safe travels to you. Aloha. My name is Pōmaikaʻi, and we're here at Mele Aʻe, Raise the Music. This is a show that continues to support Hawaii's up-and-coming music artists by showcasing their original music. And today we have original music by Reid Shimokawa, Kryssy Samson, and a group called the Caballerials. I can't wait to share it with you, and I hope that you're ready to hear it. Please, e ho'olohe a ho'onanea mai. Let's have a listen. Aloha, Reid. It is such a pleasure to have you here on Mele Aʻe. I'm so happy to talk story with you. How are you doing today?
Good, good. This is a lot of fun.
Well, it's a lot of fun having you here. And, you know, I was pleasantly surprised when I saw your name because, of course, I've known you before. I had a chance to teach your daughter ukulele at Punahou.
Taught her a lot more than I ever taught her.
But you know what? I didn't even have to teach her very much because she obviously has a daddy at home who can walk her through all the steps of music. How did you get started playing music?
I started playing music, honestly, out of boredom. Was at home one day by myself, tired of playing video games, tired of watching TV, but my older brother had a ukulele in his closet, so I thought I was gonna try it. So I just went and stole his ukulele, just started playing. He had just one songbook, playing a lot of Kyle Crater Boys stuff, just started playing and then just fell in love with it. The first 3 months of playing, it was a secret. Like someone would come home, I'd quickly run away, go put it away in the closet, then just go back to being lazy.
No way. So I have to tell you, my grandma tells the same story. That's how she first picked up the ukulele was her older brother had his ukulele in her room, and anytime he would go out with friends, she would sneak into the room, go under the bed, grab the ukulele where he tried to hide it. But that's amazing. That's so cool that you have that story. And so you mentioned Kyle Crater Boys. As you grew up, who would you say are your biggest musical influences?
Hands down, my biggest influences is Jake Shimabukuro and Willie K.
I'm so sorry to disappoint you that he's not here today.
No, I mean, it was like through listening to Willie K and Jake's music and stuff, you realize that you don't have to stay in this bubble of local music, and it came okay to kind of try different stuff.
And you know what? Those are two very good people for you to look up to. They did exactly that. They had breakthroughs in our music industry. You know, let's talk more about this song that you're going to sing for us today. I was reading a little bit about it, and it sounds like it comes from a very special place. Why don't you tell us how you wrote the song?
It was maybe a couple years into dating my girlfriend, who's wife now. And yeah, it was just very simply just starting with the idea of like what it is to be in a relationship, to be in love, and what kind of things factor into it. And ultimately you realize that nothing really matters. Like you kind of take a Beatles outlook of like, all you need is love. Like you don't need stuff. You don't need everything in the world. As long as you got each other and you got that love, then what else do I need?
Everything comes together. So I think it's safe to say then that the song worked.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Well, Reid, thank you so much for joining us here on Mele Aʻe today, and we're so excited to hear your song. So we're gonna let you do your thing. Mahalo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
around and see what you found and never realize what we had, you and I together. Nothing else that we need in our lives. Oh, well, I was walking down the street one day when all the thoughts in my head, they started to say that all of the things that I have in the world, oh, they don't mean a thing if I ain't got my girl with me. Yes. When I've tried, but I can't deny that you are everything that I need. Oh, what else do I need? Yes, what else do I need? It's those late night conversations that carry us off to a better place and takes me out of this world we live in. Cause I'm loving the things you do to send me sweet sensations, and all the time together they just fly right by. All the hours and the minutes and the blinks of an eye. Changes in the world and all the things that I know, oh, they don't mean a thing if I ain't got you. And I remember the first time you catch my eye, catch myself thinking about you all the time, thinking of things you do and all the love that you send. Cause we walk and talk again about the times we will spend. Oh, and I've tried, but I can't deny, yes, that you are everything that I need. Oh, what else do I need? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, now what else do I need? Ooh. Oh, take away everything. Oh, it's nothing that I need as long as you're with me. Oh, what else do I need? What else do I need? Have you ever take a look around and see what you found and never realize what we had, you and I together? Nothing else that we need in our lives. When I've tried, but I can't deny, yes, that you are everything that I need. Oh, what else do I need?
The crew is awesome, so real quick they make you feel welcomed and all that, especially when you get into the actual recording area. It's mind-blowing, just the scale of it. If you get that chance to come on the show, then just embrace it for that moment that it is, and you're not going to regret it at all.
I am so excited to be here talking with the one and only Kryssy Samson. It's nice to meet you. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. I can't wait to hear what you have to share with us. But my eyes are drawn toward kind of past you. You're beautiful, and I can't wait to hear your music. But I'm drawn toward this instrument here because my daughter plays that instrument actually. So, who is this fine young gentleman that you brought with you today?
This is Joseph Zayac, an amazing multi-instrumentalist. He's extremely talented and has a knack for throwing a little spice on a lot of my projects, so I'm always happy to have him come be a part of this. And he, brings this whole new effect with the steel guitar that doesn't necessarily have a traditional island vibe to it, but something more haunting towards the types of projects that I do. And yeah, I'm super thankful to have him on this project.
Haunting it is. Thank you for joining us, Joe. Let's talk about that word, haunting. What is it that you need to be haunting about what you're going to share with us today?
A little while ago, I decided to write an EP with more perspectives in songs, so not necessarily my experiences, but from other people's experiences. And I wanted to target some specific criminal activity, maybe something a little ghosty or a little, like in this case, the song I'm about to play for you guys is it's based on like a robbery that kind of goes wrong. And so having these more alternative and darker effects to it, having Joe on that really brought that all the way through. So yeah, looking for something haunting.
Who are your musical influences?
I would say as far as major artists go, I've always been really drawn to the Red Hot Chili Peppers for that rock background. And there's a Canadian artist named Dallas Green who has a band called City and Colour that has this way darker, like haunting style. And between those two, that's kind of where I get a lot of my inspiration from, to stay in the rock, but keep it, dark rock, and always trying to have a message in the song.
How would you even know about Canadian music artists?
I am Canadian. I know, I'm a hybrid, and being brought up in Canada and spent a lot of my time in Hawaii as well, I'm super lucky to have the best of both worlds and get that kind of, music experience and life experience too.
It's awesome for you to be able to honor not just your Canadian background, but our Hawaiian background as well. And we're so excited to hear the music that you have to share with us. Is there anything you want us to kind of keep in mind when we're listening to your song?
I would say, if anything, just recognize that these are stories, and although they're not my personal stories, they are real stories. So above anything, try and really listen to the story of it, and most people are going to be able to kind of figure out where it's going and how it's been.
In Hawaiian, we call that makavalu, but having 8 eyes and different perspectives. So thank you for sharing this with us. I can't wait to hear it. I'll give you space and let's take it away.
Thank you so much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get on the ground with your hands up. I got nothing to show you. It's okay to cry, it's gonna be fine. But if it's not, and you might just want to see or feel, it's not my intention, but this is not a dream. If it turns into a nightmare, no, my hands are clean. She said, 911, this is my last call, and I won't be back, no, I won't be back. Tried to stall, screeching sirens crawl, oh, I was someone, but my days are done. Get on the ground, put your hands up, please. Just do what I tell you. Put down your gun and I'll put down mine. If you don't, then I just can't help you. Now it's seen clear, you've lost your intention, and this is not a dream. This has turned into a nightmare. No one's hands are clean. Oh, this is 911. I'm on my last call, and I won't be back. No, I won't be back. Fading fast in this red stain sing just how it started. Just how it started. Oh, 911 bullets in my gun, and I won't be back. No, I won't be back. Died for cash, went down with a blast gun, man outgun. Oh, my days are done. My days are done. I think Mele Aʻe is a beautiful program and super important because there are so many emerging artists here in Hawaii that don't often get the opportunity to do these types of things. So getting this opportunity myself, what an honor. I'm always just blown away by how friendly everyone is here and welcoming, and overall just organized. This whole place, Ōlelo, is such an organized facility, and I'm honored to be a part of these projects.
I am standing here today with our next group of individuals who comprise the band. Let me take a stab at your group name now. It's the Caballerials.
Nailed it.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, but you know, these are music up-and-coming artists from Hawaii, so to show that you're really from Hawaii, why don't you tell me what high school you grad?
Okay, my name is Derek, Radford Ram.
Lyle, Marinal, Evan, Pearl City, John, McKinley.
Sweet, there you have it. So let's talk about the group. When did you guys get together and how did that happen?
Gosh, probably less than a couple of years ago. Lyle just kind of reached out of the blue. We had both played in bands growing up in college, and yeah, wanted to finally get a chance to play music. So we got together, started writing, and then COVID comes along and kind of derails some things, but we just kept pressing on. And yeah, we ended up recording a couple songs recently, and we're really excited about what things have in store for us so far.
Awesome. Okay, so just so we're clear, what's the type of genre that we're going to be hearing from you folks?
So I mean, people could call it a bunch of different things. We like to call it pop punk, power pop, but it's kind of in that kind of soften, I guess pop punk rock kind of sound. So.
Awesome, that's exciting. And let's talk about the song that you're going to share with us today. Who inspired the song?
Yeah, so it's funny. I wrote this song acoustically about 20 years ago. My wife, at the time we were dating, and she was away at college, and we kind of just wrote it about the day and age where you would write each other letters and send photographs. So hence the title, Postcards and Photographs. And one of the first times I played it was with Lyle. We did an acoustic show at UH, and it's just kind of funny 20 years later that we're playing it here. And we kind of just reworked it for a full band. So yeah, that's
Postcards and Photographs. That's takes on a whole different meaning in this day and age with this generation, huh? Too bad you didn't have FaceTime.
yeah.
Well, that's amazing. What's it like coming together and teaching a song that you wrote to the guys? Like what is the process by which you guys rehearse a song and get ready to perform it?
Yeah, so we got a great spot in Kaka'ako West 1, and it was great to just really get in there and say, hey, we have this idea. It's kind of, maybe dated with some of the arrangement. We wanted to figure out how to incorporate, drums and bass more into the song because it was written acoustically.
Are there any other songs that we can expect to hear from the Caballerials?
Yeah, well, we just released an EP, a 4-song EP called Waxed Curbs and Suburbs. So it's kind of a call to our growing up as skaters and kind of having that nostalgia feel. So we just released that on all major streaming platforms, and we're really excited and proud about the 4 songs that we wrote. And this is just one of those 4.
Skaters.
Yes.
Does that have anything to do with the name Caballerial?
It does. So glad you asked that question. So the root of the name, the Caballerial, is actually a skateboard move. And the guy who founded the move, Steve Caballero, was a legendary 1980s skater. Skated with Tony Hawk and all those guys. So we just thought it would be fun, kind of in keeping with the nostalgic aspect of where we kind of where and how we grew up and what we liked growing up. So we thought naming a band after a skateboard move after one of our favorite skaters was a good thing. So
That makes you the coolest of all cools. So is someone gonna demonstrate what a Caballerial is?
I think Lyle's got it.
Just kidding.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take me away to that point in time. No troubles to face. Your hand was in mine. What did you say to make me smile? Going away, won't see you for a while. The look on your face, and I'm far away. You and me together today. Moment in time, 3 by 5 postcards that say that you're okay. 'Cause I see your eyes and gray skyline. When you look back, please remember me. Never forget that you are in my dreams. Seasons fade like the ink on this card. I'm missing you now was never written as a word. Moment in time, 3 by 5 postcards that say that you're okay. 'Cause I see your eyes and gray skyline.
It's a different mindset because, you know, you're trying to just block out all the cameras and just channel the music and just express yourself through the guitar or the vocal without the energy of the crowd. We're a little bit out of our element, but it was super cool. Great opportunity for the punk rock scene, people to get showcased who wouldn't normally get showcased.
Wow, Maikaʻi no, what a show it's been. Mahalo nui to our up-and-coming artists for joining us today and sharing their original music with all of you. Reid, Kryssy, and the Caballerials here on Mele Aʻe, where we raise the music. We also want to mahalo our sponsors and those who make it possible for this show to continue. Most of all, we want to thank you for joining us here. If you would allow me, I would love to share with you one of my originals, a song called Ko Ikeala Pakalana.